A web marketing review of Walgreens. So I'm a fan of Walgreens. I go to Walgreens all the time. Do you go to Walgreens? It's everywhere, right? Very convenient. And so I thought it would be fun to look at what Walgreens is doing from a web marketing perspective. And I've noticed they're doing some really cool things. And one of the great things about doing these reviews is you can learn about them. This is a little bit of an aside, but I used to be a big Oprah fan. I loved Oprah, and I probably would still love Oprah. I just don't have her channel. But I remember one time watching an Oprah show, and she said, one of the cool things about doing these home decorating shows, she would do like a show of looking at the home of stars, of famous rich people. And she said, the cool thing about doing these is that what I'm showing you here are people that can afford anything. They can put anything they want in their house, and they have the best interior decorators and everything like that. And so what you can do is you can look at this stuff and you can be like, oh, well, that's really cool, and then go find it someplace cheaper, like at, TJ Maxx or something like that. And so doing big company websites is interesting from a small company perspective, because you can be like, oh my gosh, that's really interesting. I could do something like that, And so that's maybe the potentially interesting part of looking at this. But so this is Walgreens.com, right? So this is their site, and I like this site because the site, there's nothing to this, the visualness of this site, right? I mean, look at it. So they've got a top navigation, they have their search over here, a store locator, many companies of all sizes have store locators, right? And you can see here that they have done this. Now, I don't know from a fact, but I would imagine that Walgreens has probably tested this stuff a great deal, But there's nothing revolutionary going on here, and the colors are fairly, just colors, right? So, I do find it interesting. So I'm now on the contact lenses page, but do you see here how photos is orange? Isn't that interesting? Don't you wonder why? I mean, their colors are not orange, right? They're red, blue, and stuff, But right here, they have this one thing, no matter where you click on their navigation, photos is orange, and pharmacy and health, blue. Dark blue, may I add, not the light blue of all the other things. And so that's telling right there. So what they're saying is they're saying, look, most people, or what we want people most to do, is to go to the pharmacy and to go to the photo section. You can just tell. I mean, you can see this. You can see the strategy. It's right there on the top of the page, right? Their logo is their link back to their home page here. And then you can see here they have like a little ad in the middle, extra 20% off all beauty personal care, right? You can shop now. So you can come in here and you can see all this stuff. And I love how they've paid that off again here. You saw it on the homepage, and I click here, and they're like, yeah, for sure, just enter the code PRETTY at checkout. And so you can come in here and you can buy, right? So you can buy online at Walgreens.com if you want, which is great. So, right? I mean, that's great. And so, this is very cool. Now, they've had a photo section for a long time, and look at there, 40% off everything photo. They've got this here, but I want you to notice right over here. Look at this. They're like, oh, look, quick prints from your phone. I'm going to get to that more in a minute, okay? But before I do, I want to come back down. Now, just stay on the online here. You can see down here they have these social media platforms, Facebook, Twitter. Interestingly, they do have the Foursquare link, foursquare.com/Walgreens. So that's kind of interesting that they're still kind of promoting that. And you can see here it says, oh, Walgreens locations. There's five nearby locations. Yes, there are. There they are. And so then there's tips and I think that's cool that they've kind of invested time and obviously real estate on their website for Foursquare. But look, they also have a link to their Google Plus. So here you can we'll come over here and take a look at their Google Plus. So you can see here at the corner of happy and healthy, they got that. And, the last post was on December 19th. But I have a feeling if I go to Google and I type in Walgreens, oops, hold on, not photo, just Walgreens, okay? So here you can see yet again, for some reason, this computer thinks I'm in Ravenna. I am not in Ravenna. So you can see, look at this. I typed in Walgreens, look at what Walmart has done. They're like, hey, we print photos too, which I think is pretty interesting. Walgreens should maybe be aware of that. That Walmart is doing a local campaign, at least in my area here. I mean, it's totally legal and, within the terms of acceptability at Google, but maybe they should get a paid listing too. But you can see here, then they have this over here. Now, what's interesting is there is no Google Plus call out right here, which on the right-hand side. Sometimes there is, and it might just be because there isn't a local Google Plus store, and maybe that would be something. But you can see here they have, here, you can go to the Google Plus page, and so you can kind of come in here and see all this stuff here, Walgreens for iPhone and iPod Touch. And then what's interesting is you have Walgreens, there's an ad for Walgreens at the bottom. Maybe they've intentionally done this. Maybe they're like, look, we're going to give Walmart this top space, but we are intentionally going to be down here, in the bottom. It could very well be intentional. I just don't know. I don't know. But at any rate, I thought that was interesting. They are doing some really great things on Facebook. So, for example, what is going on right now is there's this deal that Sandra Bullock has won the first ever People's Choice Favorite Humanitarian Award, and they're saying for every like on Walgreens' Facebook page, Walgreens will donate $1 to the Warren Eastern Charter High School in New Orleans, which is the school that Sandra is supporting. And so, and up to $100,000. So you definitely want to like this, right? I mean, your like is worth $1 to these people, and they're already at $74,000. I think this is awesome. So we can't all do this. We can't all connect with Sandra Bullock. We can't have that. But what I can say, even from a large brand, is I see this over and over again, that people will have personality connections like NASCAR drivers and stuff like that, and they never talk about them. They never talk about them. Now, that drives me nuts. It would be really cool. Why don't they put this on the homepage for the day? Why isn't this on the Walgreens homepage? I mean, why not? I mean, yeah, sure. 20% off by saying the word pretty would be good, but just for today, having this call out to the Facebook page of like, look, we are in support. Sandra Bullock got the first humanitarian award ever. And secondly, we are totally in connection with her, and and we love it. And go and like this post, and we'll donate $1. And I don't know why they wouldn't do that. It might be just too difficult, or I don't know. But it's just something to think about. Here, you can see down here, it says Win Great Prices, People Choice Awards. I don't know. It is down here on the bottom. Let me see what this is. So it's time to play Vote Now, and you could instantly win gift cards, apparel, and more from People's Choice. So, but again, it doesn't have the Sandra Bullock thing that just happened last night. Maybe it's coming. I don't know. I don't know. But, with all this investment in Sandra Bullock and, whatnot, and I don't know how closely they are connected, it would be, maybe they can't even put Sandra Bullock's picture on the page. I don't know. I don't know anything. But at any rate, it's cool, right? So here, and may I say, they have 2.2 million likes, which is really great. But it does seem to, if they can put Sandra Bullock's picture on their Facebook page, why can't they put it on their homepage? I'm just saying. I don't know. So at any rate, Facebook is really great. Their Walgreens, Twitter, 105,000 followers. And again, they're talking about the People's Choice, all about it. What a night, it says. People's Choice, Instagram. So let's see this Instagram picture. So they're doing Instagram. This is from... This looks to me like this is from the Walgreens. Yeah, right? So somebody from Walgreens was there. They took this awesome Instagram picture. So that's cool. And, it's cool. Very, very cool. So they're talking all about Sandra Bullock here. It makes me think that they do have some sort of agreed connection with Sandra Bullock, and if so, why not? Why not put it on the homepage? And one of the things that kind of gets my goat is if you are part of Sandra Bullock here, why don't you buy if it's allowed, why don't you buy an ad on Google for a couple days about Sandra Bullock, because she's going to be blowing up all day today. You could be like, Walgreens loves Sandra Bullock. Click here to help us help this school, or something like that. You could do something very cool, I think. I never see this happen when a celebrity is in the limelight and you have a connection with them. Why not buy their name? Or if you don't want to do that, maybe you could at least have an optimized page on your site. So maybe, just maybe, but probably not likely, incidentally, with Sandra Bullock, you might come up in the ranking for Sandra Bullock. I don't know. I would just buy it if it's cool with Sandra. She seems very cool. It's very cool. So at any rate, that is, that's that. I don't think I have anything really particularly interesting to say about their their Twitter. I don't know. It looks great. Their social media looks great. Their Twitter looks great. Everything. But what I really want to talk about more, which I think is more valuable, really interesting, and right in line, is their mobile. So, what Walgreens reminds me of? Do you know, the last Batman movie? So, in the last Batman movie, I can't remember the name of it, they have this little kind of dumpy corrugated metal office on some pier or something like that, and this fancy lady goes there, and they're kind of like, oh, why are you bringing me out here to this dumpy place? And then they take her downstairs, and there's this amazing thing. And I'm like, oh my gosh. That's how I sort of feel about Walgreens. So their website seems good and cool and everything, but their mobile is rocking. It is awesome. So check it. Okay, so first of all, here, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to show you my tablet. So we'll start here on the tablet. So this is the Walgreens, incidentally, Nexus 7. This is the Walgreens Nexus 7, because this is a Nexus 7. So they have an app specifically for Nexus 7. I don't know why, but they do. And this is it. This is what it looks like. But I am such a lover of this, because look, I'm coming to Walgreens, the pharmacy here, and I can refill from my account. All right, session expired. Oh, okay, hold on. I have to log in. Sorry. Login successful. What a relief. That almost never happens on a show. So here, I can log in. It has all of my prescriptions. I can just click a button, and then what happens is I can send it to the store of my choice. So that's amazing. So it's like, hey, do you want the Britton Road one, or do you want the, or you want some other store? Or what I wonder, and what my wife Rocky was saying, was like, what if you're what if you're out of town on vacation and you need your refill? I bet you could just send it to the Walgreens in Florida. Oh my gosh, it's blowing my mind up. I love it. So then, so that's the pharmacy. And then photo. So here, I love it. Like print from the tablet, print from Facebook. So, and then you can create print-worthy cards. So like, I love this. So it's connected to my Facebook. So then I can look at my pictures and I can print directly from Facebook and incidentally my Instagram. So I don't think I have anything cool like, you know, the People's Choice Award picture. I got this fancy bowl here. Let me see him. So here I can print him. Uploading. So, okay, it's been uploaded. Would you like to upload? No, I don't want to upload anymore. So you can come in here and let's see here. It's uploading. And so, you know, you pick the size, the quantity. You can add a coupon. It's going to cost me 29 cents. It's just awesome. It's just awesome. Now, I want you to also notice this. Look, do you see how it's pharmacy and photo and then store locator? Okay, then, so what I want you to notice here is, hold on. So if I go back to the website, look, pharmacy, photo, and then store locator, they are so aligned with what is important to their visitors, I believe. So, and I gotta say that the pharmacy app is so amazing. It's so amazing. Like I don't know why you would get your prescriptions anywhere else if you have a smartphone, honestly. I mean, it is so awesome. It's so awesome. Okay, but wait, there's more. Okay, so now here's my phone. And so I gotta say that, like, I don't always want an app. And so when you go to Walgreens.com on your phone, they're like, hey, we have an app for that. And you can be like, oh, I get the app or no thanks. And then what happens if you go to no thanks, they have a mobile version of the website. So I can shop, I can do pharmacy, I can do photos, I can log into my account, all mobily. And so this is something that I find not a lot of people do. So like, they're like, well, we invested in the mobile app, just get the mobile app. And they're like, well, if you don't want the mobile app, then we're just gonna send you to your regular website, you know? But no, Walgreens totally does not do that. They're like, okay, I understand. Maybe people don't want an app for whatever reason. And so like here, I mean, and they're like, fine. And they give you the option, like, do you not want the mobile website? But I don't know why, because our mobile website is so kick-ass awesome. But, you know, but if you don't want it, you can come down to the bottom and you can be like, you can see here, they're like, you know, download the app. And maybe not on this page just because I'm in the shopping thing, but usually it's like, you want the main website, the full crazy website that doesn't fit on a phone? You can do that still. But I love it. I love that I can do the whole shopping experience. I can do it all. I can sign in. I can get, oh, I love this too. I can get prescription text alerts so that like when my prescription is due, it will text me. And then I can write back. I'm like, I think you just reply back with refill and it will refill. Oh. It's awesome. It's awesome. And so I love that because we are in an era of where people are moving across your website and your properties in multiple mediums. So like just right here, this is not uncommon for me to be at a website on my big computer, my big boy computer over here. And then, you know, and then be like, oh, well, you know, I did want to, there was that 20% off of Venus, you know, I don't know, Venus Breeze. You know, I want to be pretty. And I can be like, oh, yeah. And I'm sitting around on my tablet. And I'll be like, oh, yeah, I need some Venus Breeze. And I'll go get it over here on my tablet, or I'm like on my phone, maybe on a train or something like that. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I definitely need some Olay. I mean, if anybody needs Olay, it's me. Trust me. So, you know, and I can be like, oh, yeah, I should pick up some Olay. And I could do that on my phone. They allow the process to happen anywhere. And it is so amazing. This is not outside of the realm of anybody's possibility, incidentally. This can happen. Now, Walgreens is doing it amazingly, okay? They're huge, and you know, they have stores everywhere, and they're doing a lot of sophisticated things. They're tying into Facebook so you can print your Facebook pictures. But that's not what I'm getting at here. What I'm trying to get at is that they understand what their visitors want and they are giving it to them, okay? Their site is beautiful mobile. It has this beautiful app, and the app is worthwhile. Like, it's not just the mobile website. They're like, well, look, if you get the app, you can totally do these cool things. And I love that. Like it is valuable for me to get the app. Like the Craigslist app or the Amazon app. Those are great apps to get. Like, the value of getting the app is worth it. But they're like, look, you have a thing against apps. We get it. We're cool. And then they give you the mobile version. And what is really great is they're not like just poring over the design of this website, right? They're not like, oh, you know what we need? We need a new website. I bet you that's not what they're talking about. I bet like in their most important meetings of online, they're not talking about how they have to get a new content management system or how they have to get a new look for their website. And freshening up your website every so often is good, but they're like, what we need is to make our experience across platforms as great as humanly possible. People want to get their pharmacy. What ways can we come up with to give them their pharmacy stuff in really, really useful ways? And people love photo. This drives me insane. Like, why, oh why is this not Kodak? But whatever, it's not. It's Walgreens. Walgreens is like the new Kodak. They don't even have like Kodak machines in there. Stores. I don't blame them. I mean, it's just so great. You need a picture fast, printed on decent, this is going to be the greatest print of your life. Maybe not, if you're a professional printer or whatever, but it's going to be pretty darn good. And, you can get this stuff printed easy. I mean, fast, you can just go over here and just get in your car and it'll be printed by the time you get to the Walgreens usually. I mean, it's so awesome. It's awesome. So, take a look at Walgreens, and what I want you to do, I want you to ask yourself, what could I learn from the Walgreens experience and understand what my visitors want? And how could I make my online experience better and more connected with my audience? Because Walgreens has done a really great job of asking those awesome, cool questions. So, nice job, Walgreens. I love you. All right, everybody. I'm Sage Lewis, the Web Marketing Video Guy, and happy marketing!